It's been a pretty great year for Android tablets. There's already been the Google Pixel tablet and the OnePlus Pad on the affordable side. Now Samsung has dropped a premium line of Android tablets, the Galaxy Tab S9 series, while Apple hasn't even released a new iPad yet. So here's what you need to know about these nice new fancy tablets, which come in 3 different sizes. First of all, Samsung made it easy this year. They're all basically the same tablet. You pick the size. Before, Samsung put its premium features on its super large displays and not so much on the smaller ones in the premium S series. Now these all have new processors, Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processors, which are similar to the processors that are on Samsung's premium phones. These processors feel really nice and smooth so far with multitasking. This is only my first out-of-the-box experiences, but seems really promising so far. Now these tablets do vary in RAM, starting at 8 gigabytes and going all the way up to 16 gigabytes of RAM depending on the configuration. They all have dynamic AMOLED 2X displays. Now these are super high resolution AMOLED displays, HDR. They also have the ability to go to 60 and 120 hertz smooth motion. So when you scroll, it looks really nice and smooth. They have 16 by 10 displays. So what you need to know is it's a little more like a film aspect ratio. If you're used to something more like a square piece of paper, the OnePlus Pad has a little more of that aspect ratio. For multitasking and split screen, I find that it works well. Feels a little long for web browsing, but it's really nice for movies. These tablets are also IP68 water and dust resistant, just in case you happen to get splashes or immersions on them. But I wouldn't tend to want to take these in a pool, and they're not recommended for taking to the beach. The other thing you need to know about these tablets is that they have under-screen fingerprint sensors, which is cool because I didn't realize that, and that's definitely different than other tablets that are out there. You can also do face recognition, but I prefer the fingerprint sensor for tablets. Samsung's interface is a little different here than the interface, say, on a Google Pixel tablet. There is multitasking. All the navigation buttons are on the bottom. Multitasking panes can be set up so you can have 3 in a grid at once, or also additionally a floating app. You can resize those in any way you want. Works pretty well. There's also DeX mode, which goes into kind of like a laptop mode on these tablets. You know, it feels fine. I would like a little consistency across all Android tablets, but you know, that's the way it is right now, that each company has its own slightly different interface. Plus, when you get a Samsung tablet, you're also asked to check in all these Samsung services and additional Google services, which I'm not a big fan of. But the display is great. The feel of the tablet is really nice and thin aluminum, feels really sturdy. There's a USB-C port, there's no headphone jack. There is expandable micro SD card storage, which is nice. The prices range from $800 at the starting end to $1,200 at the starting end for the Ultra series. And Samsung's already offering deals where you can get some of the storage upgrades for free. You can get discounts on the keyboard case, which I didn't get to check out yet. And there are always sales going on throughout the year. So I feel like there'll always be some sort of a value. Maybe if you pick up another device, there'll be a discount on these. But keep in mind, there are still other tablets probably coming later this year, especially iPad. But if you're shopping for Android, that may not matter. I love the AMOLED displays on these, and it's a preview probably what Apple's going to do with their iPad Pro next year, according to reports. So far, these are just my preliminary thoughts on Samsung's premium Galaxy Tab S9, but using it just for a little while, I already appreciate that 1, all of the tablets have pretty similar features. The display looks fantastic, and it has an included S Pen, which is great because a lot of tablets don't come with styluses. The downsides, it's expensive, and Android is still something that doesn't work exactly the same from tablet to tablet to tablet. That's not Samsung's problem, but it means that you may want to look at other options to see how Android works with tablets, because that seems to still be changing. Those are my first impressions right now. If you have questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching.